Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to chapter 2 of Corpse Party. So after last stream, we finished chapter 1, and I understood that there was different ending to every chapter that could be unlocked, and like one true ending. Maybe the other one have more than one. That's quite possible, but the first one had only one, but it had like other types of ending, and we were missing some name tags and stuff like that. So I was thinking about if it would be better for me to like redo a chapter to try to get all the different endings, or if I should just carry on with the game. And so I actually went in between the stream and tried to do all the like the rest of the content of the first chapter to see what it would be, and I think it would be better to just keep going on, and at the end I can I can do it as an extra content if people want it, but I'll just keep playing. The One of the reasons why I wasn't sure is because there's only 5 save slots, so basically 1 per chapter maybe to redo things. But it's always possible. So yeah, so we'll just keep going with chapter 2, and whatever we have, we'll go through, unless we get a bad ending. So we'll have to do it again. Oh, actually, they're different save for each chapter. Okay, that's good in that case. So yeah, I'll figure out if I go back on stream to do all the optional content. It's good. There's some fun stuff in there. Let's go. Oh, sorry, I thought my mic was on. Why can't the boy class rep take care of the grunt work? So hi, Diggs, by the way. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Happy Halloween. Yeah. Freaking Kishinuma. Doesn't he know what a delicate flower I am? Most I've ever had to lift before was chopstick. And you expect me to lug around a damn pummel horse. Whoa. Naomi, that is one pretty sight. Huh? What is? That booty you got. What? Yours is way cuter. Alright, here we go. Mine's all plump like a duck. What are you saying? You've got what they call childbearing hips. It's a good thing. It means when you get older, you can pump out all the babies you want with the greatest of ease. Where are we going, game? What is this? I'm actually kind of happy to hear you say that. Hehe, you do have a certain motherly quality to you, Naomi. It's no wonder you're so good with kids. But of course, I'm hoping to raise 4 children one day. Sounds like you'll be making some lucky guy real happy. Hmm? No. So if you weren't there for live stream, this is the end of chapter 1, basically. So, spoiler, I guess. But Saiko seemingly hung herself in the woman bedroom, and we tried to save her, but there was no way to do it. We got there too late, I guess. No, and this is actually a reason why I went to check the optional content. I wanted to see if there was a way to save her with like another ending. It doesn't seem there any, so let's keep going. No. Wasn't that Nakashima's voice? And she was screaming. What do I do? I can't let anything happen to my student. Shinozaki, it's all right. Please calm down. But you heard it too outside. Her voice. I did. I think she's hyperventilating. I'd give her a paper bag to breathe into, but there aren't any around. I guess all I can do is try to calm her breathing before she passes out. It probably wasn't a real voice. I'm sure it just sounded like one. Maybe it was the building settling. I'll go check it out though, and see if I can figure out what it was for sure. You two stay right here, okay? Miss Yui, wait, don't leave us. Shinozaki. It's okay, Teach. I'll keep an eye on Shinozaki. Okay. Or better yet, how about I go take a look and you wait here? Not a chance, until I can verify everyone's safety. I want to keep you two out of harm's way. Have you ever played this game, Diggs, by the way? Well, okay, I guess. Be careful, though. No. Look, she'll be fine. Jeez. I'm counting on you, Kishinuma. I'll be back in no time. No problem. I'm actually scared. My legs are even shaking. I have no idea what's going on. My head is spinning. I can't make sense of anything. My chest hurts like my heart is encased in ice. And I can't shake this dizziness or this nausea. But when I think about the possibility of something horrible happening to my dear students, I can feel a newfound energy welling up from within me. I feel like, if nothing else, I can at least play the part of the level-headed adult. Valor, thy name is education. Okay, so we're Shishido now. And this looks to me like the same spot as before, so why haven't we met them? Are they in alternate reality? Evanlios Elementary, notice to all faculty and students. Due to the recent kidnapping, caution is highly recommended during all daily activities. In each instance, the victim was taken quickly and unexpectedly, so please remain alert and aware at all time. So yeah, that's the same notice. So this is the same classroom. Weird. There's a strange yellow fluid congealing inside the rusted bucket. Yeah, and that's where we put the plank first. Oh, that wasn't there though. There's something here. A crystal shining with a faint purple glow is nestled amongst the debris on the ground. Take it. Purple crystal. Power stone. A pale violet crystal found by Miss Yui. Protects its bearer from harm. It's a good find. Miss Yui? I think that really was a scream we heard. Did you find something? Yeah, some kind of gemstone lying on the ground. Looks like a ruby, or no, probably an amethyst. Kishinuma, you can't identify a gemstone? No, not really. She knows like he's the one to ask for that kind of stuff. Is that so? Well, then maybe I should give it to her. So we won't be protected? Sure, I need to protect my students. I guess now is probably not the best time for that. But will you take it and give it to her once she's calmed down a bit? It might make her feel a little better. No problem. Handed over the Power Stone. Which was also a good game on Dreamcast. As I recall. Does she have new dialogue because of that? No. Wonder if Satoshi and others are safe. Alright. Let's go. Can't reach that. Return home immediately. Those who remain here will go hungry and die of starvation. That reminds me, poor Monet's all alone. He must be one hungry kitty by now. That's a good name for a cat. It's a key, isn't it? A label on a key reads 3A. Take it. Yes. An old key with 3A written on it. Seems fairly rusted, but should still turn. No teachers allowed on the 3rd floor. No teachers allowed? So the house know that I'm a teacher? We read that already. So 3... I remember going to 3A. Wasn't that... sorry. Wasn't that the room we got locked in the first chapter? A disturbingly large amount of human hair is crammed into the cabinet, filling each shelf to overflowing. Looking closely, there are an excessive number of bugs excitedly scampering all over. The sight alone is enough to make your skin crawl. Okay, so maybe this chapter has still to do with the long hair monster we met earlier. Heavenly Post. Breaking news. Serial kidnapping ends in murder. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now, investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youth were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18, 1973, at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses appeared to have had its tongue severed and removed. Blah blah blah. Unique or mutilation far too grotesque. Something to describe. I think this was also in chapter 1. The page is torn at this point, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. I heard something about this once before, but I never realized just how horrific an incident it really was. Slam. Okay. So there was a optional end in chapter 1 that had to do with severing someone's tongue with scissors. So I'll leave it at that. But it seems that it is one of the ways that the school is murdering. Okay, so that's 3A. And yeah, that seems like the room where we got locked in. Yeah. Well, if it isn't the teacher, are you all by yourself? Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the others two back in 1A, did you? I'll have you know, I heard one of my students screaming and I set out to find her. I see. Regrettably, that won't be possible. This school exists in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap. Okay, so there you go. There's a multiple version of the same school. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed space. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions. So we can still hear them, but can we interact with them? Which means you two can never meet. If one of you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another, or maybe you can find some means of traversing the planes freely, as they do. Consider this fair warning, even if you should find the exact spot from which your student's scream emanated. She herself may not be there, and if she isn't, there is not a thing you can do about it. But I heard her voice. It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently, children who, by all appearance, are indeed your students. But as I suggested, time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They're fragmented. You say you heard a scream. That scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago. Or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. It may even have been an echo from the future. Who's to say? With this phenomenon as it is, it's entirely possible for two closed spaces to have some small influence on one another, even when out of sync. It doesn't matter. I can't just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside. The shelves are filled with just about every variety of cutting implement, kitchen knives, surgical tools, chisels, etc. All appears unusually sharp. With so many metal tools in one place, this cabinet must be exceptionally heavy. Yep, it is. I can't move it. Oh, oh, that's a bad spirit. Uh, there was a there was a document in chapter 1 that was saying that blue flames are a good spirit and red flames are a bad spirit. Step aside. Why don't you fuck off, you damned corporeal? An earthquake? Eek. Ow. With all the tools inside. Ugh. In all the world, the most vile, untrustworthy individuals of them all are you school teachers. All you care about is your own well-being. You're not worried about your students, you're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. This really, really hurts. You're all the same, every last one of you, and I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. Taken in? When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep your distance because you sure wouldn't want to get involved. Have to keep up appearances, right? You just pick out the problem children and chip away at them little by little until they either drop out or get expelled. You're not disciplining them, you're just raging at them. That's not. I've never met a teacher who actually cared about her students. Not once. You're wrong. Ooh. All of your students are destined to starve to death in these godforsaken halls if they don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They'll all die meaningless death, just like I did. And they sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breath. Eep. Oof. Any last word? There's a lot of little gulpy words like that. Any last word, bitch? I'll tell them to your students as I hand their miserable lives. Spare. Come again? Spare my students. What was that? Please, I don't care what happens to me, just please spare their lives. They're not your children, you're not their mother. Are you really still pretending to care about them? Filthy liar, did you know when you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity? And I'm going to crush you to dust. The pain must be unbearable, unimaginable, and you're going to feel that pain every moment of every day forevermore. Ask me to spare you. It's what you really want, isn't it? Be honest with me, and I'll consider sparing your life. No, spare my student. You said you haven't found a teacher we care. Um, don't you arm a hair on their heads, you hear me? Shh, you are one stubborn little bitch. Ugh. This is excruciating. I think my rib cage is broken. It feels like someone's pushing this cabinet down on top of me with superhuman force. I'm losing consciousness. Ahaha. Does it hurt? Ah, poor baby. Your corpse will look just like a dead frog on the side of the road. Everybody live. I love you all. Meanwhile, Whoa, another earthquake. So if we had kept the purple crystal, maybe she would have been protected. I think it's over. What's wrong? I just got a really bad feeling. We've got to go search for Miss Yui. What if she comes back while we're gone and we miss each other along the way? We're going. Alright already. But if we don't have any luck finding her, let's just make sure we come back to this room, okay? How about we leave her a note? She knows a key. Do you have anything I could write with? I've got a pen, but no paper, huh? Well, there's always the teacher's desk. Miss Yui, we've gone to find you. If we pass each other and you see this message, wait right here. We'll be back. How's that? Blunt and kind of sloppy. It's your fault we have to leave her a message at all, you know. But she might be in trouble. Okay, just don't cry. We'll find her. The note to Miss Yui is still here, untouched and unaltered. That wasn't here before. I think I was mentioning that this used to be where the plank was. Right? What's up? I just had a brainstorm. Class rep Shinozaki, famous scary time candles. There's not a student in 2-9 who isn't intimately familiar with them, right? You kidding? There's not a student in our grade who hasn't seen them at least once. People call you the horror rep of Kisaragi for a reason. So how about we light some candle like this all throughout the school building? They'll be like signal flares for Moshida and the others. Let them know that you and me and Miss Shishido are all here with them, safe and sound. Ah, yeah, I guess. Seems more like she's just trying to reassure herself that she's okay. But if it makes her feel better, come on, let's go. So is that how we're going to communicate with the other worlds? Should I go try to find a teacher first? Oh, that's broken now. Sure, let's just go look in the room. She's gone. Yeah, we've seen that. The door seems affixed to the wall like a model. It can be opened. It's cold in here. Not to mention dark and scary. Hey, Shinozaki, do you have any more of those candles like the one you lit during the ghost story? I do. How about we light one up and take a quick breather? They give off some heat, right? This candle of mine really is kind of warm. Yeah, it is. Um, okay, there's a lot to explore. Let's start here. If you require any name tags from the corpse in this school, please bring them to me. I'll add them to my collection. Custodian. A crude picture, seemingly drawn by a child, adorns one of the shelves. 4 smiling children are surrounding an adult and merrily stabbing him to death. How unsettling. Row of dead bugs are neatly arranged on each shelf. So 4 figures were being hunted by... What the? Ouch. Are you sure? Okay. 4 figures were being hunted by something with scissors on the chalkboard. So is that the 4 children? Why does the game put 2 saves close to each other like this? So those are 2 recurring section, I guess. Living friends who are able to retain their sanity and reason will be your final ray of hope. This is the beginning. Oh, but now it connect. The gap seems narrow enough to be crossable, but not without some assistance. More plank action. Each time you turn around, stop for a moment and ask yourself, is the world behind your back still there? The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hint that it will ever open. Okay, so this is the school entrance. Sort of like a cafeteria, I guess. Oh no. These are human bones. Oh god, no. Are you okay, Shinozaki? I'll be fine. I'm just hyperventilating a little. Come on, we have to find Miss Yui. Yeah. Where the hell is Satoshi? If you were here, I bet Shinozaki would be a whole lot calmer. What are you standing around for? Let's get out of here. Alright already. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Byakudan Kizami. Did you just hear? We have to get away from here. Okay. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Tomohiro. Same thing. Masato? Um, sliced up with edge weapon, bled out. So the scissors. So that's Byakudan. Same, but this one is not the same. Struck with one weapon and stabbed with another, bled out. So those two were the same. So are they dying in different realities? Or were they all at the same place at the same time? There are decaying skeletal remains here about the size of a middle school student. They're in the process of slowly drying and whitening, creating an almost overpowering stench throughout the hallway. Any clothing the deceased had been wearing is long gone, so there are no means of readily identifying gender on site. Victim's memoir, 1 out of 5. I ate my friend today. Okay. What else was I supposed to do? I was starving. We both were, and there's no food here. So we decided together that one of us should try to live just a little bit longer. She was okay with that? If I ever get home, I'm supposed to tell all the people waiting for us what happened. We left it all up to a game of paper, scissors, rock. Losers eats winners. And I lost. Losers eats winners? Wouldn't be the other way around? I felt her blood going down my throat. Loser. Okay, so she. Okay. No, that's. I felt her blood going down my throat, quenching my thirst, and her meat was supple and satisfying. But that blood and that meat was once my friend. Up until just a few hours before, I had been talking with her. As I feasted, I just kept thinking, this food used to be a person. Before I tore it apart, it all worked together to sustain a life. And every time I thought about that, I just started crying and I couldn't stop. I wanted some part of her to be with me even after she died, so I decided to keep one of her eyeballs. And I thought maybe I should write all of this down to help preserve some small portion of my sanity. I think you're way past that, guy. I think you're done already when you start eating people. So did he kill her first, or was he eating her alive? What the hell kind of room is this? It's not like any classroom I've ever seen. Hey, Shinozaki. My head is splitting. Are you okay? We shouldn't be here. We really shouldn't be here. It looks like there's something in here though, in the back. Ack. What the hell? Stay back. Gia? Don't scare me like that, jeez. You absolutely, positively must not look into his eyes, okay? Don't mind me. A rusted, blood-soaked nail puller is sitting on top of the desk. Yeah. Found in classroom 4A. It's a plain rusted nail puller made of iron. What the? The power stone in Yoshiki's pocket suddenly and spontaneously shattered. I think I just heard Miss Yui's voice. Did I save you? She said, but it couldn't be, could it? Damn it, I looked, and now I can't look away. What the hell is up with his eyes? So the first time we look, we broke the pendant, so it's kind of a save. But now we're dead. Chime with me? Come with me? Just a moment. I think my girlfriend just choked on food. I'll be back. Okay, everything's good. What's going on? It's pitch black. Shinozuki, Miss Yui, Satoshi, is anyone there? Man, where the hell am I? Was I dreaming or something? I can't move. Feels like walls all around me. Am I in a hole or something? What the? Whose? Don't shh. Stop. Dirt and gravel from above. Oh, we're getting buried alive? Stop. The hell, I'm alive down here. You planning to suffocate me? My mouth is getting totally filled up. Stop. What? I can't breathe. Am I going to die like this? Why, who would? This can't be happening. This isn't funny. Stop it. My eyes are really hurting. Can't breathe. We should have listened. Should have listened. She knew. Okay, so I'm guessing. Okay, so that's the first bad ending we can have. It. I'm really wondering if the teacher kept the Power Stone, if that would be a completely different line. Okay, so we haven't saved for a bit. Okay, so this is the starting room, I think. Okay, so we went up here. Right, right. Then I went. Did I went down? Okay, there was nothing here. Let's just go through this quickly. So I think I already have their name tag. Okay, so this time we won't look. Okay, so I have to go. Is that gonna be looking? I'm guessing no. Basement. The door has been nailed shut and it's unlikely to be open. Do not allow any person to enter. Takamine Yanagibori, Principal. Don't we have a nail puller though? The door seems fixed to the wall like a model. It can be opened. Based on the long strand of hair scattered all around, these are likely the remains of a female student. There is a hastily written note on the ground. Its writer seemed to have struggled with it, as the lettering is inconsistent and difficult to read. Why, sister? It hurts, it hurts. After I die, the pain will continue forever. No. No, 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 no. Sis, you lied to me. You're going to leave me behind, aren't you? I will never forgive you. Door looks locked, isn't it? erratic noise like that of TV static coming from within. Uh, should we interact with this at all? I'm gonna go save and try. What is it? Ooh. Hey, Shinozaki, where are you going? What the hell was that all about? Shinozaki, there you are. What are you do? No one is saying that. Today is my daughter's birthday. She's turning 7. We're going out together to celebrate. What are you doing? That's disgusting. Ah. Why are you both looking at me like that? So she's possessed? She knows the key. Hey. Hmm? Kishinuma? What's wrong? You were saying some pretty weird stuff just now. Was she not aware? Must be the pressure. Her nerves are probably shut all to hell by now. Never mind. Probably just my imagination. Don't worry about it. Okay. Victim's memoir, 2 out of 5. I hold in the palm of my hand a piece of a person's body, a piece of a person who was living and breathing only a short while ago. This body part used to be attached to our head, and now I'm walking around the school with it. I had no idea eyeballs were so heavy. And I just keep squishing it in the palm of my hand as if I'm testing its firmness. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. So it's the same person that ate his friend. Okay. Okay then. Okay, so it's the same ending. Could we have evaded him? Oh, maybe I should have went back into the room. I'm guessing that was not a different ending. No. Okay. Let's just take a look. So we went up here and we did this. Let's go here first. What the? Looks like a dead end. Did this happen during the last earthquake? Miss Yui, where are you? I'm really worried. Okay, so we had no choice but to take that path. Okay, so if I don't interact with this, it doesn't trigger the Kizami. So maybe that make things branch out. If you follow us around, though, where are we gonna go? I hate you, sister. It hurts. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Okay. So we'll go left, I guess, and try to go back the stairs. I'm guessing the candles are kind of like safe room. So maybe. Who's possessing her? So we would go left here. Guess I have to go like in between here. It's that ghost from before. It left the classroom. Don't let it touch you. Is he coming? No. Alright, so we got our save at least. Guessing they don't change rooms. Now what though? I have the nail puller. Maybe I can open the air closets. The closet's full of air. No. Oh yeah, there's a door behind. The door is nailed shut and the nails are hammered in tight. Use the nail puller. Huh. That's actually the answer. Although successful in loosening every nail and opening the door, the rusted old nail puller broke apart. Okay, sure. It's like made with metal. There was a piece of scrap paper pinned to the wall. You notice dark spot dotting the page and realize there are tear stains. Those who choose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of a man may be stuck forever in the loop. For in this world there are some truths that simply must be known, no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly, and other truths are best left untold. Beware the message of the dead, for there be curses among them, curses that can crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you. Do not read the victim's memoir to their conclusion. So we had that message before. It appears to be a control mechanism of some sort of elaborate pulley system rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent thread. There's a lever shooting out from one side. Pull it. So that was in the room where we were told not to watch the ghost as well. So is that gonna bring us there? Yeah. Okay, so we need to go there, back there. I think that's where the ghost was, right? So he'll be there and we'll need to dodge him again? Um, so up here left. It appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of elaborate pulley system rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent threads. There's a lever, pull it. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Oops, that's a problem though. Whoa, that was close. Okay, so they can change room, I guess. I'm just gonna go down. And I guess it's here, but I'm gonna go save first. There's no more music now? The cursed writing left behind by those who lost all reason must be read in the proper order. If one part is skipped, the next will never appear. If you insist upon reading such dangerous words too, I pray you have a strong will and a sturdy mind. So when we read all 5 in chapter 1, that unlocked a bad ending. So we got insane, basically. Guessing they all do that, so you kind of want to do it, but save before. I don't think we were missing any. What's wrong? You need to stop for a minute? No, I just thought this seemed like a good spot for another candle. Go ahead. Okay, so are we missing anything? Oh no, we're back here now. There's a anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, each individual organ seems to be bloodstained and swollen, as if it could burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. So vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. So that's where we met the first monster, basically, running after us. And this locked room. How to remove a tongue, too. It can be a real challenge to keep straight just which warm, severed tongue belongs to which patient. As such, it is highly recommended that the tongues be tagged or marked once detached. Their owners will be in no state to identify them after all. Best to work quickly too before things get hectic. The patient's bare tongue stumps will suffer postpartum swelling resulting in a slow suffocation. You may wish to put the patients down once the inevitable squirmings begin. It's kinder that way and will free you to tag your trophies in peace. There's a pair of scissors on one on the shelf, but both its blade covered liberally in blood. Vast quantity of medicine and tonic are lined up. So the candle here is gone. Science lab, the door seems affixed to the wall like a model. It can be opened. So this is the same section as we were on chapter 1. But now I'm guessing some stuff will open. There's a plank there which indicate a link between the world. Because we put that plank there before. Unless it's just like kind of a decor thing. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. And ID tag. Ryosuke Katayama. Kizami. Kizami. Did you hear a voice just now? Yeah, I heard it. I wonder what happened to him. I get the feeling he was surprised. I think he died quickly and suddenly. So we're just missing one. Bush downstairs suffered compound fracture and bled out. So they're all, 13, that's pretty young. So most of them were 16, 15, 18. A kind of a dark team. Lavatories, girls, boys. Let's keep our restroom clean. So that's not the same sign as before. It feels weird being in a boys' room. Really? Really? Shut the goddamn door. Okay, same guy as before? Hey, did you just hear that crazy voice? I didn't hear anything, but we're definitely not alone in here. We should leave this room right now. Okay. Sure has an interesting smell. Are we gonna see, is it Naomi or what's this? Seems stained, but with what? Almost look like a person. Somebody died here. I can hear her voice. No, no, please don't. What's wrong? Creak. Whoa. Game, why are you showing me underage girls' panties? Really? Psycho. Oh. Shinozaki. Damn it all. What the hell is going on around here? What the hell? This stall is pitch black inside. There's a dark stain on the floor in the shape of a person's body. It almost feels like there's someone here. It's really giving me the creeps. Are you alright, Shinozaki? Well... Bring me more, you'll do whatever I ask of you. I don't care if you're innocent, you're listed as buried alive, aren't you? They're mine, I'm sure as hell not sharing with the likes of you. Cleanup is a real pain in the ass too, you know. Have some pity. What's up? Nani? Fight it, Shinozaki. Cut the crap. Fight it, Shinozaki. Ooh. The hell? That really hurt. I believed in you. Why doesn't anybody listen to me? What the hell are you talking about? I don't understand a single word you're saying. Ah. God damn it. Ayumi is staring at you as if transfixed, with an unnaturally wide smile stretched across her face. That poor girl, she's lost her mind and she'll never get it back. Possession is a frightful thing, to have your thought pushed deep down into the pit of your soul and someone else's take their place. Okay, bye. What the? The power stone in Yoshiki's pocket suddenly and spontaneously shattered. Don't leave your side. Does that mean? Am I gonna die if I go there? No. Shinozaki. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Why is this happening to us? Kishinuma. Crap. What's all this smoke I see? Get the hell out of that stall right this instant. Hitting the tobacco again, were we? Well, no, sir. Didn't I warn you what would happen if I caught you smoking again? Expulsion, that's what. I'm sorry. You're a real problem child, you know that? Why do you even come to school in the first place? Uh, disowned by your parents, living on your own, got no friends, never go to class. Just because you hate school doesn't give you the right to throw fits and raise a ruckus all the time, mister. You're clearly not having any fun here, right? So why don't you just drop out? I really don't get it. It's not like you're trying to get into college with your own life as it is. The thought probably hasn't even crossed your mind. Uh-huh. Wish I could ask your parents what they think of having a no-good kid like you in the family, but they've never once shown their face around here. Not since the very first parent-teacher conference where we ever held. Wonder if they'd be embarrassed? Embarrassed? Aha, my parents are not exactly proud of me, shall we say. That's not what I mean. I'm thinking of the big picture here. They're clearly just not good parents. If I had kids of my own, you'd better believe I wouldn't be half as lax with them as yours obviously are with you. The problem is people are having kids when they're way too young. Before they've become proper adults, they're popping out babies of their own. And bad parents raise bad kids. That's why there are so many brats like you in this world. He's right about one thing. There is no reason for me to stay in this school. It really is pointless. I should just beat the crap out of this jackass, then drop out. People think as long as they pay school taxes or tuition, they're good mommies and daddies. Well, newsflash, they're not. Ha ha ha. What's with that look? I've never had a teacher before. Oh well, first time for everything. Mr. Tsubota? Well, if it isn't the class rep, what's up? The vice principal is looking for you. You're needed back at the staff room. Gotcha, thanks. Shinozaki, you've got great eyes, you know that? Always so clear and focused. Aha. We instructor like your kind best of all. You ever have a problem, you come talk to me about it, okay? Aha. That's a bit creepy. That guy's the worst. Thanks. You're not really any better. You were thinking about hitting him just now, weren't you? What a sad fate it would be to get kicked out of school over a pathetic excuse for a teacher like him. And you'd regret it later, you know you would, no matter how much of a pain in the ass it may be, and no matter how you think it'll turn out in the end. Just stay in school, man, bite your tongue, and make it to graduation. Honestly, why are you crying? Sorry, whenever I give an impassioned speech like that, I always find myself tearing up a little. You're Kishinuma from class 1-5, right? Yeah, I'm Shinozaki from class 1-3. Sorry to have butt in like that. Don't worry about it. Later. Hey, when you told him the vice principal was calling, I was lying, of course. This girl. I never actually thanked her for what she did that day, for crying on my behalf. And I swore to myself as soon as I realized we were trapped here, that I'd protect her no matter what happened. This must be a test to see if I really meant that no matter what happens part. Why the hell are you doing this? Answer me. She's drooling? Shinozaki. Please come back to me, Shinozaki. We're going to find all our classmates and get out of this horrible place, okay? There's no reason for you to stay like this. Erg. So warm. Kishinuma? Where? What? Ow. Is it you? Are you back? Huh? What do you... So what you're saying... Yeah, so far all the corpses we've found in here have been people we've never met before. But that stain was left behind by someone really close to us, someone whose mind was completely filled with the pain and agony of death. Hmm. And the next thing I knew, I was in your arms, and you were squeezing the life out of me. Couldn't she just say hugging? Someone close to us, huh? I really hope that just this once. Your intuition is wrong. But I could feel all her pain. I was freezing cold, except my throat was so hot, it felt like it was on fire. And then I voided my bowels, and everything went dark. No matter how hard I struggled, my arms and my legs just wouldn't move. I wanted to yell out, "Help me," but I had no voice. I was scared, and the pain was so excruciating. Calm down, Shinozaki. That wasn't you. You're still alive. I know. Well, we've searched the whole building. Miss Yui really is nowhere to be found. Maybe we should head back to the classroom? Yeah, that's probably that's probably best. No Satoshi or the others though either. Okay. Was the other guy here? No. Science lab won't open. Gonna keep this to try to finish without breaking the power stone, which I'm guessing gives a maybe some kind of achievement. Giddy conversation and laughter can be heard wafting out from the infirmary. Really? Aha, 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 ihi, aha. That's right, it's the same for me. I love my school. Ehehe. Suzumoto, get away. You need to run, quickly. And my homeroom teacher is the best. But I guess you feel the same way about yours too. Yeah, ha ha ha, ihihi. Suzumoto, hey, snap out of it. Suzumoto, it's us, okay? Shinozaki, Kishinuma. Can you stand? Come on, we're right here. No, I'm okay. Believe it or not, these really aren't bad kids. Ah, they've just been through some horrible experience. Here, read this and you'll see what I mean. Heavenly Post, 4 children's abducted, follow-up report. The brutal, shocking death of the recent kidnapped grade schooler have now been traced back to the hands of the instructor found in the room with them. The scissors he held are confirmed to have been used to cut out the victim's tongues, ultimately leading to death through excessive bleeding or choking. One of the victims even had the majority of her head slowly and methodically removed. This cranial mass was found on the floor next to her body. Oh, is that like a fountain of blood next to the, or just a void, I guess, instead of her head? The Heavenly Host elementary students pictured here are the 4 who were found in that basement room. Of these children, one was ... When investigator arrived at the scene of the crime, she was blood. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing. These ghosts have the same face and uniform as the children in these photographs. The ghost that was chasing us on the first floor earlier is one of them too. I can't just ignore these poor souls. I'm going to stay with them. So only the other one you can't look in the eyes because he kills you? Why? I don't think that's a good idea, Suzumoto. You really need to get out of this room. Suzumoto, you have to stop this. Don't let your emotion get the better of you. No, stop. They're really trying to find every chance they get to show you panties. Hey, what's going on? Eek. Shinozaki. Damn it, what the hell did they do? Ugh. Common way. Uh, 1. Okay, so I leave. I'm so cold, I feel like I'm freezing. We can't even touch her, much less get her down. So what the hell do we do? I don't know, but we have to do something. We have to. Whoa, your nose is bleeding. What? Don't tell me that. Jeez, and you're so blunt about it too. Here comes the bleeding nose. Uh, would you prefer I didn't say anything and just let it drip? Hello? Hmm? She's got eyes like a dead fish. You've only just arrived at this school, have you not? Also, there's other people that aren't necessarily dead? That's right. Were you brought here against your will too? I can't say I recognize your uniform. Actually, I died here quite a while ago. But you're not a ghost? I came in search of someone very important to me, you see. Your name wouldn't happen to be Naho, would it? It is. Who's that? High school paranormalist Naho Sainoki. I think she was on TV receiving some kind of award last year. She's an author, right? Yeah. She's also pretty well known for communing with spirits and has a popular homepage with lots of information on paranormal studies and occultism. Occultism? I'm a big fan of yours, Miss Sainoki. I'm on your website all the time. That's very flattering, though I'm afraid you won't be seeing any more updates from me. Your last posting was about the Sashiko Ever After charm. I've been wondering what happened to you since then. I never imagined it was anything like this, though. So you learned from this, and then you did it, and that's why we're stuck here? Hey, sorry to interrupt, but did you say you came here in search of someone? So you came here out of your own volition, on purpose? There's a way to do that? That's not something I can talk about, I'm sorry. What? The greater concern right now is your friend. That's right. Do you have any idea what we can do to save her? Before I died here, I searched high and low for any means of escape. In the process, I learned that these closed spaces were giving the form of Heavenly Host Elementary School through the sorrow and agony of its victim. Victims of an incident that occurred 30 years before our time. 4 children kidnapped with broken bodies later found in this very building. Those children are the ones giving shape to this nexus. The 4 kids pictured in that newspaper article. It sure seems like it. Unfortunately, this place took its toll on me, and I died before I was able to make my escape. But the key seems to lie with those children. If they can be put to rest, there just might be a way out of here. Without all that sorrow and agony to sustain them, these closed spaces would start to break down. All this pointless suffering would come to an end, and would be released from this hell. That's my theory anyway. Yeah, but put them to rest? How the hell do we do that? Give them closure, of course. What they lack is any remorse or regret from the one who killed them. The one who killed them? Are you saying the murderer is here in this school? Yes. Seriously? How are we supposed to get someone like that to express remorse? Where would we even begin? You need to do whatever you can, and do it quickly. If you don't, those 2 spirits are going to hurt your friend. We'll think of something. I guess the first order of business is actually finding the killer. Hey, Shinozaki, hold up. I don't know much about you as an author or a paranormal researcher, but I'm going to take you on your word anyway. Right now, I'm just grateful for any lead at all, so thanks. Hey, are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. I thought I was going to throw up, but I didn't. She's acting normally, but I don't know. I think she's starting to snap under the pressure. Shinozaki. She needs to get out of this school or she could be in real trouble. Damn it, why is there no exit? Um, okay, so let's take this. I'm guessing we can't do anything more. Okay, let's just go down where the game wants us to go. Actually, let's just go down. Okay, so you're still here. Where should I go? Maybe to the red door? We did save, so up there is the... There's an old-fashioned festival doll lying on the ground here. It seems to be missing its head. Pick it up. Thoughts begin to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found a way to communicate its sole desire. What the? I hear a voice. Give me back my head. Antique doll. Body. An old stained torso from an antique Japanese festival doll. Are you saying anything else? So there's nothing else here. I was thinking maybe this door? No. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, shit. Okay, so down there it's only... Alright. Let's look back at everything once more. What did we find in that room? I can't remember. Oh, it was the... okay. Oh, that's the head. There's a severed head of an old-fashioned festival doll lying on the ground here. Pick it up. Yes. Thoughts begin to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found a way to communicate its sole desire. What the? I hear a voice. Return my body? An old stained head from an antique Japanese festival doll. As the head and body of the antique doll are joined, it begins speaking more clearly and directly. With a high-pitched voice like that of a child, it slowly repeats several phrases in a cold, methodical, and almost robotic monotone. To have killed children so brutally, I was not in my right mind. I did not want them to die. I was scared too. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So very sorry. I'm actually a good person. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So very sorry. Did this doll belong to the murderer? Doesn't it kind of piss you off like it's just playing around and saying what we want to hear? I'm so sorry. So very sorry. We don't need this thing. Wait, don't you think it might count as repentance from the murderer? Penitent spirit, an antique festival doll bearing the spirit of a man with a guilty conscience. I'll never forgive him no matter what he says. Okay, so it's still doing that. Okay, now we have the doll. Oh, so we have to go back to the spirits and just show them the doll. So the only thing you'll regret, think of your mother, and you have only one life to live, make it count. Do not waste a precious gift of existence. Why would they need a flyer for this? Yeah, seriously, who's gonna kill themselves in here? I'd rather find my way out. So that's the beginning, but that text was new. No, that's not the beginning. Alright, well, that is. So we're still missing some of the diary entry. So the ghost is probably here. Where are we going? So if we go down, there's nothing there, I guess. We can go take a look again. Maybe there's a new entry. Huh. The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hint that it will ever open. Damn it, I knew it couldn't be this easy. Why won't you open? Let us out, you worthless piece of... God, you're annoying. Just shut up. Huh? Even if it did open, I'd be staying right where I am. You think I'm just going to abandon Miss Yui and all our friends and run away? What's your problem? I never said that. Wuss, coward, delinquent. Now, how about you shut the hell up? Come on, let's just go. Wish I were with Moshida instead of you. So I think it's right, but let's go up first. So we only found 2. Maybe there's more after we give the doll? Right. Okay, so it's here, so let's just check around first. This doesn't open. Have we been there at all? Yes, that's the bathroom. Nothing new. Is she seeing anything on this? No. Okay. Suzumoto. Open your eyes, please. Haven't you ghosts done enough already? I don't know about everything that happened to you. And yeah, I get that it was really horrible. But you're cursing and killing innocent people who had nothing to do with any of it. What the hell is that supposed to accomplish, huh? Kah. Stop. If you make them mad, they'll shut us out. Come on, you two. I have something you need to hear, okay? Just listen. Ayumi held up the antique doll and let the children listen to the penitent spirit sealed within. Mai? Mommy? You can rest peacefully now, okay? You don't have to keep suffering. Is that beeping noise actually part of the game? Or is it's kind of weird. The horrible things that happened to you are all in the past. Your loved ones. Your parents are waiting for you. Go to them now. Please, I know you can do it. Let go of that girl. Let go of Suzumoto. No, stop. Rip. No, no. Ayumi threw the antique doll to the ground in a fit of panic and frustration. Ah. Is she? No. She knows the key. Where are you? No, not over here. Uh. Oh, so we were in the future? But then how did they see the other girl on herself? What the hell? This isn't. It couldn't be. Suzu. Ah. She knows the key. Don't look. Come on, let's get away from here. I can't take this anymore. She knows the key. I'm really starting to lose it. Oh, who are you? Shino. Is that the principal? Well, rip. Schloop. 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 Hmm. Or you're not dead. What? The shelf feels like it's gotten lighter. Ow. Oh. Exhale. Didn't you break your rib cage though? Like that probably hurt like hell. So you're really truly concerned about the safety of your students, are you? Of course I am. But you're just their instructor, no? You have no familial bond with any of them. You're not their mother. But they're my children. I think I speak for every single one of us at Kisaragi Academy when I say that we love our children. We care about them just as their parents do. Never underestimate a teacher. Oh. Now answer me this. Your little rant earlier suggested that more of my students are here than the two I came with and the one I heard. Is it true? Were the others brought here as well? It is. Numerous corporeal entities join us in these closed space all at the same time. Counting you, I sense the arrival of 9 people. Oof, my right arm is definitely broken. And all this blood. All those cutting implements on the shelf must have done a number on my back. I wonder how long I was out for. Shinozaki and Kishinuma must be worried. I need to get back to the classroom. That spirit was trapped here, just like us, succumbing to unbearable feelings of anger and hatred, one victim drawn to harm another. It's not just people trapped in this space, but their sadness and torment as well. It's got nowhere to go, so it just hangs in these halls. We shouldn't be here. I have to get them all back home. Please, everybody, stay safe. Well, it seems that everyone is dying pretty quickly. Continued in chapter 3. Oh, really? Okay. So if we had kept the Power Stone, then we just wouldn't have it for the whole episode with the children. So that would just be on us. Chapter 3 unlocked. Let's see the ending. So, okay, so Mayu dies a gruesome death. Was the killer's repentance a lie? But that's not Mayu. He died as well. Or did he? Is he just knocked out? Okay, so there's 3 more endings. And we're missing one tag. Where would that be? Okay. I think that's gonna be it for today. We'll be back with chapter 3 probably tomorrow around 7:15, like usual. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Take care.